Hi, welcome back to my channel, 18 Pro Tarot. Let's begin by clearing out the energy and seeing what we have for today. Alright, Spirit, what's the message that this person needs to hear at this point in time? What does the viewer need to know? What does the viewer need to know? Catch in at the bottom, protection. You may find yourself either keeping an idea or possession hidden till the time is right, or simply unwilling to let go of something you aren't using out of fear that someone else may benefit from your release or surrendering. Sometimes the moment is not right to move forward. However, it doesn't mean that the time will never arrive. You may be working on a project that holds a great deal of promise, but you're unable to devote the energy at the moment. Setting the idea aside does not mean giving it up. It just means that you recognize there will be value in waiting. Catch in may also indicate that you will benefit from investing. This may be investing in yourself or investing in a financial institution. Okay. So right now it's probably asking you to protect those projects, those dreams and passions. Let's see if I'm right. What else do we need to know about this message? Leave this up here. What else do we need to know about this message? Ooh. Yes, so it's like Four of Swords indicates like you're thinking about what to do, and the High Priestess is someone who sees under the veil, someone who knows what they're doing, who sees beyond. So it's probably asking you, it's confirming that you're waiting for the perfect time and you're just allowing intuition to guide you. The Hermit, yeah, so coming out of the Hermit, thinking, and Knight of Cups, getting ready to go out and basically share this, because it might be a little vulnerable. It might be a vulnerable side. So what's the challenge? What is the challenge about this? What is the person viewing this need to hear about any challenges going on right now? Let's bring light to those challenges. Queen of Wands, so someone very ambitious, going passionate. So we have like the energy was the Knight, which is someone who's on the move, going from place to place. And let's see what else. Page of Wands, so having that beginner's mindset. Six of Cups, Five of Cups, and Four of Wands. Let's confirm this real quick. Can you tell me more about this Queen of Wands? Ooh. The Lovers and the Sun. Okay. How about this Page of Wands? Can you confirm the Page of Wands? Oh, the Empress, the Hangman, and the Empress. Wow, this is like a big moment for you. Can you confirm the Six of Cups? I'm gonna take that one. Seven of Cups. How about the Five of Cups? Has a story. Okay, and how about the Four of Wands? How about the Four of Wands? Can you confirm the Four of Wands? Ooh. Okay. Alright, I'm getting the picture. Hold on, let me find out what's gonna be the outcome. Success and victory. Okay, so if right now you're indecisive about what's going on, just know that it's alright. This is a message just to confirm your intuition, alright? So the Queen of Wands, we have the Lovers and the Sun. So the Queen of Wands sees the truth about a connection, if it's with someone else, or you're just embodying your full nature, the fire aspects of yourself and then the feminine aspects of yourself. So you're very aligned, like it's almost like you're ready to go out and take action in those areas. And then we have the Page, which it's showing between Hangman position and the Empress. So it's almost like there's a little hesitation or back and forth. Perhaps it's like surrendering your energy fully to the Empress energy of you. So it's almost like surrendering what you can't control. Then when I asked for more, the Six of Cups was confirmed with the Seven of Cups. It's almost like if you're spreading yourself too thin, or if you're being wary or doubtful on what's going to be in your cup, or like what's going to happen, just because of the Five of Cups experience that you had, which is like a loss of something that you already had the courage to face yourself within, reflect on yourself, and then see that it was all mental, like that it all started in the mind. So now at the end you have Four of Wands, which is complete transmutation of these energies that were the confusion and the mental battles, and it was all very heavy for you. So okay, so it explains why you're in the Four of Swords energy. But let's see where this is going. Let's find out with this one. So maybe the protection is just like you're learning how to protect yourself from either situations that confuse you or that use mental cruelty upon you, like by projecting things, or yeah, so it's asking you to prepare yourself for those things that you're putting aside, for the projects that you're putting aside. Okay, anything else? We have nature and exposed, but it was in inverse. So I feel like this is calling you to take more time in nature and to actually put yourself out there, and not in a way that is gonna feel like you're exposing yourself, but it's almost like completely transmuting that which you learned, you know, from the past situations. How can you put it passionately into a new creative endeavor or a new creative project? Because the Empress is here, which signifies the complete fertilization of an idea, the complete number 3 is the creation itself as well. So yes, so let's see, observation, isolation. So it's almost like, what did you learn from spending so much time in isolation? It's asking you to learn those things and balance out the truth, the wisdom, balance out yourself by spending time in nature. Balance out okay, so you spend so much time in hermit or keeping yourself isolated, so balance it out by putting yourself out there a little bit more. Or if it's the other way around, if you were going out too much, or you know, it's asking you to balance it out and spend some time working, being a little bit more patient with yourself, meditating a little bit, and also creating. So whatever is all of these things that were happening, it's almost like it happened because you were out of balance. So let's see. Oops. We have the moon and the hangman. So yes, it's almost like you let out, you surrender to the mysteries, to what you didn't see. You don't need to know everything. You don't need to know where you're going per se. So you're trusting the high priestess, the divine, to guide you. I feel like that's where it's bringing balance into you. Okay, so it's gonna be the outcome. Ooh, okay. Tell me more about the Three of Swords. So you're leaving this behind. So this is the outcome. You're finally gonna move on from a painful past, from a heartbreak, and I feel like this is where you're moving on. You're balancing yourself out, coming out of that. Anything else? Oh, we have the Empress at the bottom. Yes. And the 3, creation. So following your highest fulfillment. Temperance, again, balance and tempering. So you're completely balancing yourself out right now. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So yes, like you can create anything right now. I feel like your energy is very calm, very stable, very pure. And the Star to confirm everything. Yes, let's see. An archetype. So these are a bunch. So we have the Castle, you're transmuting. You have the Medallion, the One, the Maiden, and Gnosis. At the bottom we have the Creator. So yes, keep creating. The Mask at the top. The Maiden, I feel like it confirms the feminine energy going on. The Creation, the One. I feel like I need to read this one, Gnosis. I'm not so sure about that one. Contemplating the mystery on... when light is contemplating the mystery on unanswerable questions. When dark is over-intellectualizing and literalizing, asking others. So it says Gnosis. Innermost knowing, mystic truths. True knowledge is not found in facts and figures, in scholarly books, on library shelves. Rather, Gnosis points to the deep and timeless archetypal wisdom that rises from the felt experience of having touched the unknown with every one of the senses. Those who are drawn to Gnosis find themselves in esoteric studies, likely involved in mysticism, alchemy, healing, or perhaps science. Knowing is their calling. Not knowing is their job description. No matter how far the alchemists take their studies, they come to the ultimate conclusion that facts slip toward mystery, and soon the mystery results in facts. This card signifies a knowing that is life-changing. Once you experience it, you are forever changed and become a guardian of Gnosis. The eternal mystery is calling you. Study your passion in the deepest way available to you. Ooh, I really like that. Study your passion. I really like that. Let's read the Medallion. That is so beautiful. When light is upholding tradition, protecting and honoring. Ooh, here we see protecting again. Or was it? Oh, I don't know. I just flipped on soar. So it's something's asking you to just get out there more. Just put yourself. It's like it's your time. You see how the star is almost like shaking flipping the wings. It's like it's getting ready to soar. I like that. After all the tempering you've done, all the transmutation you've done, the Princess of Discs. Okay. So it's saying the medallion, the amulets, the talisman, the heirloom. The passing on the sacred objects is an ancient ritual within families, between lovers, and in tribes across the globe. We gift jewels, treasures, keepsakes, and mementos of all kinds Some of great material value, others that hold emotional resonance, and still others with both. Yet when these gifts are bestowed upon us, it is important to recognize that they may bind us to an unspoken agreement or promise. When the medallion card appears, be aware of how the objects you hold dear may be embedded with unconscious energy or expectations. Materials hold unconsciousness, and it's time to reconcile the vibration of the objects around you. What do you covet and collect? Why? Is there an object you have held on to for years that you are ready to release? Perhaps it is time to reach for the medallion that aligns with your deepest values. Wow, this is crazy. That is so in sync. So when dark, it says burdensome, inheritance, and habituation. And let's read the castle. I mean, I like all of them.